So that data breach at Atrium included, it was before August 6, 2022, and I had a behavioral health visit February 22nd, 2022, because my orthopedist absolutely refused to treat pain that I was in. I couldn't even walk. I called him in tears and I said, please treat my pain. And he said, just do what doesn't make it hurt, which was laying in bed. And I had already laid in bed for 6 weeks. I couldn't work. I had absolutely no quality of life. And I'd gotten to the point where I Googled what the most successful method of ending your own life was. And it scared me. And I called my dad and I said, look, I'm taking your Jeep to Atrium Concord so that I can end up in the Atrium Davidson facility, because they have guards with guns and these places are really scary. And my dad said, who gives a shit? He didn't care. So why do you care enough to then steal my records so that you could take them to court to use that information against me? If you don't care if I end my life, why do you care enough to then get conservatorship over me, to steal the records, to break the law, to steal the records? And see, my parents, they pay my providers to do all kinds of wicked shit. He paid my orthopedist to not treat my pain so that I would suffer. And then that was in January and February of 2022. And then I finally agreed to see the Piedmont Healthcare's pain specialist, Dr. Goebel, to have a steroid injection, because the last time I had a steroid injection by him in 2012, I ended up with a movement disorder. So I saw him before Memorial Day weekend in 2022, and he gave me a stroke. And then Iredell Memorial sent me home twice that weekend, Memorial Day weekend, while my family was having a family reunion. They sent me home from the ER with anxiety when I was in respiratory failure. In September, when I had my second stroke, they saw that I'd had a silent stroke. I had a stroke in my left parietal lobe that was active in September, and I'd had a silent stroke in my right white matter that didn't get diagnosed while it was happening.